What's up, everybody? Today, we're going to be calling PPL leads with ISpeedToLead, and I'm going to see if I can hit a wholesale deal. We're going to call ugly homes some land, and we're going to see if we can buy it cheap and then resell it for a little bit more money. What's up, everybody? I'll let y'all come on in. I'm going to go live here on Facebook right now. I would say there was technical difficulties, but there was not. I was just late. It happens to the best of us. So, let me go live, and guys, let's get cold calling PPL. So we're not going to waste a lot of time. We're not going to talk. No. Guys, let's just get calling. So here I am on ISpeedToLead. This is my favorite PPL website. And we're going to go through here, buy a few leads. We have $623 in our bank, and let's buy some leads. Now, as you guys know, I always give away the leads, but I tend to forget to actually message y'all. So this time live, I'm going to try to actually send you guys the leads because, hey, I don't want them. I want to give them out to you guys. So with all that being said, let's call some leads here in Dallas. So what we're going to do, actually, we'll do this. Let's go here. Let's go to Texas. Let's go here. We'll go to, I want to check Henderson County. I'm trying to buy a house here. So I know our goal is to wholesale, but hey, if I get a good deal, I'll buy it. And I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple properties I just bought. We'll do that here in a second. Bought for myself. So now, guys, we're going to do sale leads. These are cheaper leads. These are leads that I can get discounted because they're not exclusive. So if I did an exclusive lead, these are going to be a lot more expensive. They're only selling it to me. So I'm going to be the only one that can reach out to this motivated seller. But active leads are somewhere in the middle. The sale leads are really cheap. These sale leads, guys, are only $29 when you use the code 29club. And if you guys want to sign up for 29club, I'm going to have a link down in the description where you can sign up for PPL, use the code wholesalers. And guys, you pay a small monthly subscription, you get $29 PPL, which is awesome. So where should we buy a lead? So we got one in Trinidad. Not bad. What are we up against here? We have a property that just needs cosmetic. It's a big house, pretty new house, selling a vacant, non-occupied house. It's going to be a tough one to wholesale. I don't have any buyers down in Trinidad, but it's a pretty new house. I'll try it anyways. I may be able to do something creative here. This is screaming sub 2 just because it's a new house. So let's buy this lead. I'm going to go in, use my code $29club. If you guys want these codes, then use the link down below in the description and y'all can get them. So we're going to apply it. Now the lead's only $29, $237 in savings, and we're going to buy it right now. All right, let's get calling. So just like that, we have a hot lead. It's in my CRM, and we're going to call it. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions before I hit the phone and call this lead in Trinidad. What's up, dude? Good evening. How y'all doing today? We're going to get a lead this time. I'm going to give them all away. I don't want any of them. Except if I'm going to buy the house myself. But I'm going to give away the leads, so hope you guys enjoy. So let's call this property. Now, why is this one screaming sub 2 to me? Max, you're like, this one's screaming sub 2. It's because it's a pretty new house. It was built in the 90s. It's also out sort of in the middle of nowhere, so it's going to be tough to find a cash wholesale buyer. But if I can get a good, maybe subject to deal or seller finance deal, I'd love to buy that myself. So I'm going to open up the lead right now, and I'm going to call the lead. The owner's name is William. I have his phone number right here. I got the address. So here, I'm going to show you guys the address. Let's put this into Deal Machine, which you guys know is my favorite wholesaling software. So here we are. So I put the lead in the Deal Machine. This is the property. It's a really big house. Wow, it's estimating at $1 million. Again, this is not your typical wholesale deal. Frankly, this is going to be a really tough deal all the way around, but I'll still call it anyways. How much land is this thing on? It's only on 1 acre. I don't know why it thinks the property's worth so much. It is a huge house. But what I was opening it up on Deal Machine to see was if he had a mortgage. And man, he doesn't even have a mortgage. So that's screaming seller finance, but that's going to be a tough seller finance deal. So this is not a property you can usually wholesale. I'm thinking of Novation. So that's how we go through everything, guys. So we go through a property and first, like, okay, is it gonna be a good cash wholesale deal? There were some things telling me it wasn't a good cash wholesale deal. So then I was like, can I do something creative? I looked, it didn't have a mortgage. It's not your typical seller finance deal because I don't know any investors that want it. Personally, I don't want this house as an investment. It's not gonna cash flow. So then I'm thinking, can I do a novation? So let's get this guy on the phone. Let's see if we can pitch a novation. Let me grab this phone. Gotta figure out what phone I want to use. So William, let's see if you are open to doing a novation. You guys always complain that I don't get enough dials in, so I'm not even ranting today. I'm just dialing. Except I'm dyslexic. I never put these phone numbers in right. 951. Okay. 5, 8. Let's call him. You guys hear the phone all right? You guys can hear everything right? Tell me in the chat if you guys can't hear it. Hey, is this William?
Yes.
Hey, William. I was calling about your property on Tampico.
Uh-huh.
Well, I heard that you were speaking to one of my partners named Alexander and that you might be open to selling the property.
I've got 2 or 3 people call me about it.
Gotcha.
I've got an emptier still, we'll sell it as is.
Yeah.
And the minimum we'll take is 1.2 million. So that's where it's at.
Gotcha. Now I'm sure the people calling you are hitting you up with, maybe these low cash offers. No one's made you an offer yet?
Nobody's offered. I told them I pay taxes on 1.2 million, and if you go to whatever that ask it what your price is still, and it says it's worth at 1.9. So
gotcha.
Yeah, I've got me and 2 siblings. I've got to split it between, and I want $400,000 each after everything's paid, whatever.
Gotcha. I'm not disagreeing with your numbers. As an investment, it would maybe be difficult because it's not your typical, let's say, rental property, right? So it doesn't make sense to most investors. It does make sense to a retail end buyer. What's your reason why you've never, I guess you haven't listed it yet? Is it just not market ready or you don't want to go through the pain of it?
Oh, no, I haven't emptied it yet. I couldn't do anything because of COVID.
Yeah.
After Dad died.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm having to do it all myself, and I've got heart problems, and my wife just had surgery. So she can't even walk for 8 to 10 weeks. And so it'll be mid-January before she can walk. So I can't go down there to work on it,
Yeah.
So.
We're
probably looking at least 90 days away.
Gotcha. Now, something I've done in this situation where I'm sure you're going to keep getting calls from a million different people, and they may offer you some cash amount, or they may not, just because it doesn't make sense. What I do on these properties is that I own my own brokerage and I have my own crews. So we usually partner with you. I go in, I fix up the house, I get it MLS ready, and then I list it with my agents, and then I cover all the rehab costs, all the listing fees, the other buyer's agent commission, all the closing costs. I try to get you your dollar amount, which we agree on, and then anything above the dollar amount I take as my profit. Is that something you might be open to?
I don't know. Because when I signed it over, I got siblings that we're not talking anymore. They've been such, and they're going to want their 400,000 period. And the other one's my sister. She died. And my 2 nephews, they've already got an attorney. Want to know why we hadn't sold it? So this is crap I'm putting up with.
I get you. That's all. I was just trying to make the process easier. Where it's like, I don't know if a cash offer is going to work for your numbers, but if I could just get in there, fix it up just enough to list it, and then deal with the whole headache of listing it. Then after we sell it, we just split up the money 3 ways between you guys, and then if there's any profit left over, that just goes to me. Is that an option, maybe?
Let me think about that one.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do on my side is run numbers, because I haven't even run your numbers yet. Is this a good number to text you at?
Yeah, that's my cell phone.
Okay. Well, hey, so on my end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run numbers. I'm going to see where I would be at with the cash offer. I'm not going to insult you. I'll just tell you what I would pay. And then I'll also, give you some more information on this other strategy. And if it's not the right fit for you, totally understand. You can circle back with me anytime.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. I really appreciate you, William. Thank you. Guys, I knew this was a freaking Novation deal. I knew it was going to be a Novation deal. Now, Max, you keep saying this word Novation. What the heck are you talking about? So what a Novation is, and there's two different types of Novations. I call it a wholesale Novation and a fix and flip Novation, is we look at a property, guys. This is a terrible, guys, this property is potentially the worst wholesale deal I've ever seen in the history of wholesale deals. It's like, what investor is going to want to buy this? He wants way too much money. So first thing you guys got to realize, it's also just not a good fix and flip. It's not a good rental. He doesn't have a mortgage, and I don't think they're going to be open to seller financing because there's 3 heirs. So what do you do in these situations? You say, hey, seller, I can give you a little bit more money. Usually you can offer around 80-ish% of ARV, guys, not your typical 70% of ARV. You can offer 80% of ARV. You're going to come in. You see this house right here? We're going to come in, and you can do one of two things, guys. A wholesale Novation is you just come in, you just list that hoe on MLS. You just take pictures, put that thing on MLS. You let it sell, then you pay the seller. So let's say we list it on MLS, we get 1.4 million, we give the seller 1.2 million, we keep the 200,000, but we have to pay agent fees, closing costs, so we walk away with, I don't know, 120K. Done dirty. But there's other deals that they require some work. That's more of a fix and flip Novation. You agree with the seller, say, hey, I'm going to come in there with my crews, I'm going to fix it up, I'll pay for all the rehab costs, I'll pay for everything, then I'm going to list it. Now the key of what a Novation is, guys, is you're skipping the investor and you're going straight to a retail end buyer through MLS. So you're going to work with an agent to list it on MLS. You're skipping the investor, so therefore you can pay more. There are some documents that you have to use, power of attorney, a few different things. I have all the contracts. If you ever come across a Novation, send it my way. The few things that you need to know is it a good Novation fit? We just talked about that. The other thing is you need access to the property for a couple months. This one's vacant, perfect. And, you just need to have a... I muted my mic, my bad. And you have to have a pretty good relationship with the seller. So can you guys still hear me? Hopefully my mic's still good. 1 second. Okay, I fixed the mic, my bad. And then the other thing is, guys, you want to have a pretty good relationship with the seller because it's a bit of a partnership. So if not done correctly, Novations can be risky. So, make sense, everybody? Audio back. Cool. My bad. I smacked my mic. Cool. All right, let's buy some more leads. I would give someone that lead, but that lead's garbage. so y'all don't want it. But I knew I was buying a shit lead when I was buying it. Like, I just wanted to call it Novation. But what I love about ISpeedToLead, guys, is I literally knew the lead I was buying before I bought it. And a lot of these softwares, guys, they don't really tell you. Like a lot of these wholesaling, PPL softwares, you have no idea what you're buying. Here, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I said it was going to be a Novation. I said it would be a hard wholesale deal. I knew what I was buying. But I buy it for you guys, so why not? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go buy more, go back to lead feed, put in Texas, put in Henderson. I still want to buy a house in Henderson, so I'm going to keep looking. And we're going to go sale leads. Now, the cool thing is because I'm a gold member, which you guys can get too, I just got to sign up. You can actually go in here, go to more filters, and I can filter by the type of repairs I want, which is game changing. So I'm like, I don't want any fully flipped houses or cosmetics. I just say full guts or remodels. That's huge. Type of properties. You don't want to deal with mobile homes and all that shit. Boom. Take that stuff out. Like this is really, really big. If you're buying a lot of PPL, really worth these premium filters. So let's see what we got here. Leads as a birthday present. Happy birthday, Olivia. Sure. How many do you want? Let's see your negotiating skills. I had a trash out I have to do at one of my rental properties. Dude, don't own rentals, guys. But anyways, the trash out bid came in at 3,500. So to completely, get rid of all the shit in the house. And after 2 hours, I had him down to 1,300. He's such a good guy too. So we'll do a lot of business together. Those are weak negotiating skills. Boo. That was lame. I would have actually bought you leads. You literally know I would have bought you leads. So just tell me how many leads you want. Okay. LaRue's near Tyler. What are we up against here? Selling for financial reasons. That's a pretty good motivation. There is no mortgage. I guess I could have looked on the last property if there was a mortgage, lol. How long have you owned the house? Huh. Oh, it also shows you how many people bought the lead. That's sick. Why have I never seen that before? Guys, so you can see how many people you're competing against. 0 people have bought this lead. Hell yeah. Ooh, Gun Barrel City? Dude, I'm so excited. Okay, we just got to start buying. LaRue, Texas. We don't know anything about this house. Do I buy it? You want some land leads? If you're generous, 3 would be great. All right, I'll buy you 3 leads. 3 leads. You want this one? All right, Olivia, you're starting off with a non-land lead. Yeah, I'm using ISpeedToLead, Liz. It's absolutely phenomenal. Link in the description down below. I think it's in the. You know what? I don't know if it's in the description. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure you guys have the link here. 1 second. I don't think I forgot to put it in the description, and I think it's too late to do that. So let me make sure I at least get you the link. 1 quick second. I always forget to put the links in the description. I always say I do it, but but then I forget. Oh, dude, no. YouTube, not right now. YouTube, it's not the right time to ask for verification. Come on, YouTube. All right, here we go. 1 sec. Got it. Got the link. I got the link, guys. I'm quick with it. All right, here you go. So here is the link. Use that link. Get in there. Start buying some leads. But yeah, it's cool because then you can test out $29 leads, which I love. $29 club. It's a great way to get comfortable with PPL. So $29 leads was $334. Now it's only $29. And it's because no one wanted it. I'll buy it. It's not the best area to wholesale, guys. I'm not saying you guys should be buying leads out in LaRue, but I'm looking for an investment property, so I have a little bit of a different motivation right now. Okay, let's see what we got. Then I'm gonna go back to calling Dallas leads. Daryl. All right, we got his phone number. We got all the information. He was called by Ann. I can pull up the house. Here is the house using Deal Machine. Use code SOUP if you sign up for Deal Machine. I think you get like a free trial or something. What kind of house is this? What shit did we just buy? I don't even know what we bought. Dude, we don't even have an address. So guys, when you get a bad lead, this is a bad lead. So for example, I didn't even get an actual address here. You can go and you can just refund the lead, which is awesome. So if you go down here and you say I need help from support, then you can get your money back, which is awesome that ISpeedToLead does it. So let's say you get a bad lead, not that they don't answer, but it's like it's a mobile home or it's on the market or like this. They didn't give me a proper address. You can go and just get a quick refund. So I will show you how to do that here in a second. But let me quickly see if I can get someone on the phone. Olivia, did you get any
Yeah.
Hey, is this Daryl? Hey, Daryl, I was calling about your property. I heard my partner Ann called you.
I don't know who that is,
But she called you about your property on Sunbird.
okay, what about it?
Well, I heard that you might be open to selling it.
If I sell it, I sell the house.
They go together.
Yeah.
Well, are you open to selling both?
Not right now, no.
Okay, and there's no way that you can just sell the land without selling the house?
No.
They're platted together?
No, they're not tied together, but part of what they do is when they screw up when they run the boundary line on the road across, what they was doing, they was following the fence.
Okay.
And when they got up here to the south edge of the property, they went off the fence and to the opposite side of the road on their side instead of going straight across to the right. Like a butane tank is sitting over on the top.
Oh, understood. So yeah, that would be difficult. And there's no way that you're selling your house right now, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. No other properties that you want to sell, Daryl?
No.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, Daryl. Thank you so much. So, bad lead, right? It happens. What I love about ISpeedToLead is you go in. I'm just going to say I need help from support. I need a refund. Not a real address. Seller is not selling. And then you would just create. And there you go. Cool. And then they'll refund me my $29, just like that. All right. Now, with that all being said, let's get some more leads. I'm going to try one more out in the country, guys, and then I'm going to start calling normal city leads. I know, normal city leads. So, Texas, Henderson. I'm looking for rentals out there. I just bought a rental out, or I'm about to buy a rental out in Dallas, near downtown in the ghetto. I just bought a house out in Fort Worth in the ghetto. I would love some out in the country ghetto. There's a word for that. The sticks. All right. Come on, ISpeedToLead. Let's load up. Let's do this. So we bought these 2 leads. Not the best leads yet, guys, but we knew what we were getting on here in Novation Play. We can comp this one in a second if you guys want. We'll come back to it. This one we're getting a refund on. Gun Barrel City. Lead is on the market. Dang. I would buy it. I can't legally call it because I'm a licensed agent. I can't call properties on the market. But I would want to see what's up with this lead. I'm interested to know which one this is. Okay, any other ones out here, guys? I like that we can see how many orders there are. So these are all the ones that we have out here. Trinidad, is this one good? Cosmetic again. They're behind on their mortgage. Ooh, guys, is someone getting a little excited? Someone thinking sub 2, thinking maybe we can help someone out? Sell without showings. They're behind on their mortgage. It's not listed. It's a 2-1 small little house, cosmetic only. I like this one. No one's bought it. It's usually a $258 lead, but we're going to buy this right now for $29. Let's buy this one. All right. We got Aaron Perez. We got his phone number. Here's the address. It's going to be probably a weird mobile home looking ass thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's a weird mobile home looking ass thing. How do you get a mortgage on that? Does that shit that's on a busy road. Does this qualify for a mortgage? Man, that's just a loan shark mortgage. Let's see. It doesn't even pop up, does it, on Deal Machine? It don't even pop up. All right, let's see what we're up against. Let's call it. Then we'll start calling some higher quality leads. Lead feed. So I'm gonna head over to my CRM here on Deal Machine, and let's call Aaron. If you guys have questions, just let me know. Tomorrow we're gonna be just cold calling. Literally just sitting there. I'm just gonna cold call for a few hours. Sorry guys, I've been so absent. I've been busy working on different projects. All right. After this, the next 3 leads are Olivia's. And then I'll start giving every single one of the next ones out. Everyone's answering though. Can't complain. Should the mic be louder, quieter, good? Up or down me, believe in yourself. Up or down me. You're the mic guy.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
I'm gonna call him back. Don't feel bad to call these people 2-3 times. especially someone in pre-foreclosure. They need your help. All right. In the meantime, let's buy some higher quality Dallas leads. Okay. So let's go into. You know what? Let's do Fort Worth. I feel like we're gonna have better luck with Tarrant County. Denton County's low key, not as touched.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not.
We'll call him back in a little bit. So let's do Denton. Status sale. Let's look for leads for Olivia. Let's look for properties that need full gut or remodel. And yes, and they're behind on their mortgage. None. Those are pretty rare to be behind on their mortgage. None? Dude, Denton County ain't popping off. All right, let's try Tarrant. We got one in Arlington. It's already had 3 orders though. This one has 2 orders, and this one has 6 orders. I didn't even realize this. 2 orders, I can compete with that. Remodel kitchen. Any of these sound good, Olivia? This one in Saginaw. Mess around with some Saginaw. All right, let's buy this one. So we're gonna go buy lead. Let's buy it. Pay now. All right, so we bought that one. Let's buy a few more. This one's been. I'm gonna try to find some that have been touched a little bit less. It's gonna be probably tough out in the main areas. Let's see what Dallas is looking like. This one has 2 orders on it. Yeah, they've all been hit a couple times. 2 orders is not that much, actually. Whoa, this one is owner occupied, retiring. There is no mortgage. No sub 2 here, guys. Maybe seller finance if you can't get a cash offer going. Single family, 1970s. This is gonna be a South Dallas house, guys. This one's gonna need to be under 100 grand. We'll buy it. This one's gonna have to be under 100, I bet. Olivia, this one's yours too. Olivia wants land. So let's try to find some land deals. What we're gonna do here is, how do we do land? Type of property. Let's go for land. And let's also add in Denton. Oh, there was none in Denton. We'll add in Collin, Texas, and Henderson as well. I can move some land deals out in Henderson. All right. Oh, we only got 1 land deal. And it's a Cedar Hill one. I think I've already bought this one. So not too many land deals available right now. Oh, it's because, wait, take out full gut and full remodel. See what happens. There we go. There we go. Okay, so Olivia, we got a land deal out in Fort Worth. I wish there was a question that said, are you behind on your taxes? That would be cool. That's a recommendation for ISpeedToLead. I'll send that over to Gene. Because land don't got no mortgage. There's only taxes. Any of these sound good? 2 orders, 2 orders, 1 order. 1 order. People don't really like to touch land. All right, we'll buy a couple. Let's buy this one. And let's buy one more. Let's buy this one. No. Let's buy this one. 5,000 square feet. I like this one. Buy this one. Okay, here we go. Ooh, actually. This one. All right, let's get calling. Should we call one more? We should buy one more. I'm on a shopping spree. Let's buy one more. Let's buy this one. I'm going to compete with some people. I'm finally spending money today. I'm always slow to spend money. Okay, so now that we have leads, y'all, we're going to hop over to our CRM. We got all these beautiful leads in our CRM. These few are Olivia's, and then I'll start giving the rest out to you guys if we can get to it. Remind me, I'm so bad at sending you guys the leads. Just stay on top of me. Don't feel bad. Okay. You want to, Olivia, you should jump on this live stream next time. You should be calling. I can invite you up here. You should call these. You're your leads. Anyone want to jump on and try to call one? If you guys want, just tell me in the chat. You just type in I want, or I want to call, jump in, me, something. I'll invite you up here and you can try to call some. It'll be fun. I'll buy you your leads. 703 266 9. All right.
Hello,
Hi, is this Jaleisha?
this is she. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Max. I heard that you might be open to selling your property, so I was giving you a ring.
No, not at this time. Thank you.
So not the property on Canterbury?
Mm-mm.
Even if I can just give you a quick cash offer on it while I have you on the phone?
No, not at this time. Thank you.
What was the reason that you were looking to sell in the past? Damn. She curved me. I almost had her. She was like, could I have done better there? Probably. That's when you follow up with the text. Here, let's comp this property real quick. Let's see what we could do on it. I tried, guys. I didn't take no for an answer. Maybe I could have done a little bit better. So, you guys know I like Propelio for comping. So, let's plug this address in. Where the hell is Saginaw? It's not giving me an address. Let's pull it up. Let's pull the address up on Zillow. Dude, I promise you guys I don't do coke. It's just my cat gives me allergies. All right. There it is. So it's a house. It's a brick house. What is it? 80s, 90s, 2000. Damn. Ooh, it's pretty nice inside. What was her motivation? Her motivation was financial reasons, huh? Huh. I'm pissed she didn't let me at least give her an offer. A quick rule of thumb you guys can typically do. I'm not saying it's perfect. You guys can try to take like the Zestimate and offer like 70% of it. Is it perfect? By no means. Maybe even 80%. So like 335 times, let's say 0.8. So somewhere like 268. So 235. So if you're in a rush, you're just panicking, you'd be like, I'll give you 250 for the house. And you just pray. Start lower though. I would start at like 0.7. So it'd be like, I'd give you 235 for the house. I need to see what the reaction is. If you just have to give them a cash offer on the spot, it works pretty well. Not amazing, but it works pretty well. You get any leads from your own SEO. Now, I don't do any PPC at the moment. So most of my stuff is actually on Dispo. So my company, we actually sell deals. But I like to teach you guys how to acquire deals so you can bring me more deals to sell. My cat keeps hitting your face, dude. Yes. But yeah, no, I don't do PPC. Do you do PPC, Luke? If I'm ever buying leads, I'm doing PPL. I do a lot of actually on market. I'm pretty good with agent relations. A lot of people in the community are having good success with text blasting. Just different things. I get a lot of pocket listings from agents because I just have agent network. So with that being said, guys, let's go back and comp this property real quick. We have a 4.2, 2,200 square foot, 2000s build in Saginaw. I would say, is this a full ARV? Is there any work we need to do to this property? Do you need to paint that wall? We have to see if the property's still in this condition. I would imagine it should be if that was sold less than 2 years ago, year and a half ago. What's the kitchen like? That bathroom's pretty good. That kitchen, yeah, guys, it looks good. This thing looks good. Doesn't need any repairs. Let's just assume 5K for repairs just because. Let's go over to comps. Let's see what we got here. So I could be on the phone with the seller. So imagine Jaleisha? Is that her name? Yeah, Jaleisha. Imagine Jaleisha still on the phone with me. I'd quickly pull this up to talk to her. I'd be like, "Yeah, how's your day, Jaleisha? Oh yeah, Jaleisha, it's wonderful. Oh, you have a cat too? Oh no way, no way, Jaleisha. Yes, yeah. I love cats." And then I'd be something like I try to find the right comp. Just be hurrying up. All these properties are too new. This one's 2015. This one's 2017. But ours has been remodeled. So worst case, I would just take one of those. And I'd be like, "Hey, Jaleisha, it's like." So I would quickly say like, okay, probably ARV on this thing is probably like 300K ish, maybe a little bit higher. Man, we can maybe say 375. I mean, so then I would quickly do like, and this is if I had to power comp it, guys. So 262, even though this one actually looks like a better Novation. See, it ends up being pretty close to our number, right? We were around 250, a little bit lower. So that's how I'd be like, so, hey, where are we with price, Alicia? Like, ask her how much she wants. She'd be like, hey, I want 300. Be like, hey, I'm around the 240K mark. Is that good? Right. So that's how you can just quickly power comp when you have a seller on the phone. But to be frank, this one's a pain in the butt. So I would think Novation on this one as well, because it's already turnkey. So I'm going to shoot her a message here, text her, and just be like, hey, is there any way that maybe you'd be open to, me listing your home? I won't charge you agent fees. I won't charge you closing costs. How much do you want for the house? Do you do cash deals? I do 99% cash deals. I've been trying to learn SEO, but I'm having trouble. By any chance, Andy Kaloji? I do not know Andy Kaloji. And you've been trying to join his Facebook group for 2 weeks. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I don't know. SEO. Yeah, so you're trying to do PPC with like website SEO, or are you trying to run ads? Like what are you trying to do? So anyways, I would just shoot her a quick text, guys. Hey, Olivia, this is your lead. You can shoot, I'll tell you how to shoot Jaleisha a message after this. We're going to try to get a Novation from Jaleisha. All right. So Olivia, hopefully you're hearing me here. We're going to shoot Jaleisha a nice little Novation message. Be like, hi, Jaleisha, I understand you don't want to sell your house, on a quick cash offer, but, I'm a licensed agent. You can say, hey, my partner's a licensed agent, Max. Is there any way that maybe we can list the house for you? We won't charge you any agent fees or closing costs. Like, how much do you want? You want a lead, bro? Sure, I'll get you a lead. Let me call a few more and I'll get you a lead. So that was Jaleisha. Let's, I want to get one on the phone and comp one live. That'd be a good goal. Come on, details. Dude, this thing ain't loading. No, they're all cash leads, bro. They're all cash leads. Every lead's always a cash lead, and then if they don't take your cash deal, then you try to do creative, but always start with cash. All right, so we got Lily with the land deal. We have, all right, typical land deal. Looks good. I'm just going to call. I don't need to comp this thing. I can comp it when I'm on the phone. Land is pretty fast to comp because condition doesn't matter. 33427. Yeah, I know. That's all I was asking. So you're trying to do SEO. Hey, is this Lily McCurry?
Yeah, this is Maturi.
Okay. Sir, are you the owner on the property on Malcolm X, the land? I heard that you might be open to selling. I'm an investor.
Oh, okay.
One of my partners, their name was Zeke, said that you might be open to selling your land.
Okay. Who's your partner?
He called you. His name was Zeke. He calls people for me, and he sees if maybe they want to sell their property. Then I follow up. I'm an investor. I live out in Plano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how long have you owned this land for?
inherited from the family member
Oh.
who lived down there and passed on. So to my wife, and we were not able to settle down there. The person whom we thought was going to be able to purchase it did not come through, pulled out. So that's the reason we have been putting it out for sale.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Understood.
Or give every authority to the city of Dallas.
What do you mean by the authority to the city of Dallas, sir?
To sell it or to do anything with it, but then they wouldn't do anything as well. They wanted us to keep on the taxes and
Yeah.
keep on taken care of, and we were not able to keep up with that.
I understand. Taxes are so expensive in Texas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know. We pay too much in taxes, especially on land. It's like the land is it's just dirt. Why do I have to pay so much in taxes?
Yeah, yeah. So, do you have other investors who are coordinating with you?
No. If someone else has called you, they're not with me. I have a fund in Las Colinas. That's where our office is, and we buy a lot of land. We're buying probably a plot of land every week, maybe multiple a week. And I really like this area. You know, it's a good area. It's getting a lot better. So I'd love to see if maybe we can work out a deal. You mentioned something. Did you have problems trying to build on there, or were there restrictions with Dallas?
No, there was a house there in the first place.
Yeah, there was a house, right?
Yeah. Have you toured the place?
You mean the land or the house?
The land.
No, I mean I've driven the area, so I know what it's like.
Okay. Well, there is someone who is pursuing it, and we are almost making agreement.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one we want to keep on and see what is going to be able to do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I completely understand. Where were they roughly coming in with price? Where were you guys wanting to do a deal at?
Where?
Yeah, like how much was that person offering you?
Okay. Whichever it is, we haven't compromised on the deal.
Mm.
But, he has gone through doing some investigation and also talking with the city of Dallas and the county of Dallas just to make sure everything is in line. So we cannot start another fresh negotiation.
Understood. So he's still doing his due diligence.
Yes, sir. Okay, then. Thanks much for checking, though.
Oh, well, I mean, I still want to make you an offer, though, if you haven't sold it to him. I mean, I'd love to make you an offer and see if we could make a deal work.
As I said, as of right now, I won't be able to say this is the deal for you or for anyone or for... Let's come to a conclusion with the one we are dealing with right now. Because if I start doing that, we will be having all tangled minds, and you won't be able to make a conclusion on anything.
Yeah, because I move fast. When I see a deal that makes sense, I write you up an offer the same day. And then I can close in usually 7 to 10 business days, and then you'll get paid your cash. I don't waste time. No due diligence on my side. I just buy. It's dirt. What due diligence do I need to do? It's dirt. It looks good.
Whatever I'm saying, since we have gone some steps ahead, I don't want to be jumping here and there, making offers or saying appreciations for this over here, for this over here. We can't be able to do anything.
I don't understand why. You're the sellers. You get your price that makes sense to you, and you get an offer in hand. Worst case, you can go back to him and be like, hey, Max wrote me an offer. What are you doing? Let's go. Hurry up. But I'm sure you're going to like my offer.
Okay. thank you so much for checking, and we will put it out in case anything doesn't come out, and you will be able to also have a chance.
Okay, is this a good number to text you at?
It is a good number to reach us, yes.
Okay, so if I want to send you an offer for 25,000 cash and close in 10 days, I can text that to you?
Okay. No, don't do anything as of right now. I know you want to get some started right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So,
I'm sorry, I was doing some in the
no,
middle
it's okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's your motivation. How can I help you guys? Because it's obviously not speed. You're not worried about speed. Is it getting the right price? Is it working with the right person? Like, how can I assure you that I'm the right buyer? And how can I help you with what you're looking for? Fucking A. Fuck. I could sell that land for 40K, maybe 35. It's a sort of a shit lot in a shit area, but maybe I could actually sell it for a little bit more. So comps are selling. Oh wait, let me see those. Let me drive those comps real quick. 1 second, guys. Let me quickly drive those comps. Aspen, this guy just hung up on me. Can you believe that?
Oh,
I know.
what a dick.
Exactly what I'm saying. Why would you? I don't understand why he didn't take my, or like at least entertain an offer. Yeah, guys. So it looks like similar lots here. So houses are selling for around 300K, which usually you would say, Max, you can sell the land for like 45K. Oh, let me show you my screen. My bad. Houses are selling for around 300K. In this type of neighborhood, you want to usually buy land for 10% and sell it for 15%. It is South Dallas though. Sometimes we move land at 20%. However, the comps weren't looking great when I looked at cash comps. I mean, I don't know why they looked like such garbage right here. Let me go back 2 years just to see. 45K this one sold for. This one's on the market for 60K. This one's on the market for 30. I just think these may not be as good of lots. There's no houses next to these. Maybe the street doesn't have utilities or they're not cleared. This one's cleared and next to other houses. This lot sold for 65, which is solid. So yeah, I think I can actually maybe sell it for more. These comps were just really messing with me. I don't know what the heck's going on. So let's drive down Frost and Peary real quick. Yeah, dude. All right, love it. I'm gonna give you his number, dude. I mean, what the hell? Why could we not? That's one you follow up, Olivia. You follow up with this dude. He wasn't even insulted by my 25K offer, so that's a good place to start. Okay, let's drive this neighborhood real quick. So which one would we need to go down? This was Lavelle. That was Frost. I think we had to go down Frost. So why are these lots selling like shit over here? I don't know. Just I guess it's not as desirable. Doesn't look as desirable down here. Maybe flood zone. Maybe flood zone. We can check the flood maps right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to check flood maps. Because they're selling for a lot more, guys. Down. That's where his lot is. Where were those new houses? Those new houses were right here down Peary. So he said, I told him I drove the neighborhood. I wasn't lying. Just virtually, but I did drive it. I don't lie. There's Peary. Supposedly these are new houses. Where? This is a weird neighborhood. I don't know what's going on. We'll quickly check flood zone, guys. So a little tough to find sometimes. Just go to like FEMA flood maps. FEMA flood maps. How do we do this? I usually use who's calling me? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Max. Did you get a call from this number?
Yes, sir, I did.
Hey, I must have been calling about your property. I think my partner mentioned to me that you were open to selling.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let me try to pull your information back up here. But what was that address of that property?
Hey, brother. Hey,
can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, shoot.
Is it possible for you to call me like in the morning? I just got on tower right now. I work 6 to 6 at night.
Man, yeah, for sure. Was it Aaron? Is this who I'm talking
Yes,
to?
sir.
Oh, okay, it was Aaron. Yeah, cool. Well, hey, I have a house out. My dad lives out in Gun Barrel City, so we're not too far. So
Okay.
happy to call you in the morning if you prefer that, Aaron. But you said you work
Yes, sir.
6 to 6. What's
Yes,
what's
sir.
the morning for you then?
I'm free in the morning. Just give me a call.
Okay, well, sure. And then I'll call you then, Aaron. But just wanted to make sure so I can run my numbers. You were open to selling. I have the information on that house. I heard that you were maybe behind on some payments. Is there anything else I should know so I can at least come to you with an offer or a solution?
There's not behind on any payments.
Okay, it came up as you were. It's that's the mobile home, right, off of that main street.
No, it's not mobile. Here, Beam.
Let me make sure I got the right address here because I don't want to waste your time in the morning. I came in as 2321 Texas, Trinidad, Texas, on highway, I guess 274.
Yes, sir. That's the right address.
Okay, then let me make sure I can find it. So you're saying it's your typical pier and beam house. It's not mobile.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then what were you roughly looking to get for the property?
I'd sell for 160, 150, 160.
Okay, so you sell for 150, 160. I'll do some due diligence, and then inside, does it just need flooring and paint, or it needs a little bit more work?
I would say some flooring, really. That's gonna be my little summer task this year.
Okay, and then okay, so it really is in pretty good shape, right? It's like rental ready, you
Yeah.
would say.
Yes, sir.
Nice. And then just curious, why are you looking to sell just off market quickly, not just list with an agent and go through that process?
Honestly, just my schedule, man.
I get it.
I'm hardly ever there. Right now, I work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
What are you doing?
And I work on the drilling rig.
Oh man, where do you have to drive for that?
I'll drive out to West Texas.
Oh, dude, that's that's brutal. So you're 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So are you off for Christmas?
Yeah, I'll be back for Christmas.
Okay, well, good. At least you get at least you get Christmas off. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll make sure to run my numbers. Do you have any other questions for me before I call you in
No,
the
sir.
morning?
No, sir. We can talk about it in the morning.
All right.
Run though.
Have a great
I
day. Bye.
appreciate it. You too.
Dude, that's how you go from a guy saying, okay, call me later, to you like literally getting all the information, having a conversation. So I got all the information I needed. Now I can look at the property. Hell no, I wasn't going to let him off the phone. Hell no. Why could we not find that property? Okay, so we're juggling a lot of things here, guys. Before we look at Aaron's deal here, who wanted 150, 160, which I don't know why people say, I want 150, 160. I heard 150. Did you guys hear 160? I actually heard 140. I almost heard 120. I didn't hear 160. I heard 120. Maybe 90. But before we look at that $90,000 property that we're going to shoot for 80, let's look at the flood maps. So Cheyenne, I don't know how to say that name. Cheyenne. It's Cheyenne, but you go by Shay. Is that a thing? Cheyenne says use Zillow. If it's on Zillow and I did not know that, I am ridiculously dumb. So I'm on Zillow here. How do I look for flood maps on Zillow? Cheyenne. How would you do that? Do you just click on it? You can't click on it. How would you do that? Satellite? Lot lines? No. Lot lines is pretty good to have. You tell me how to do that. Click on the map. Now what? You talk to that guy, Ryan? Let me know if you think it's worth 150, 160. Probably worth 90. What do I do after I click on the map? I hate that the stream is delayed like 6 seconds. You sure you can do this on? Because I know you can do it on MLS. I'm asking Propelio to put it in. Okay, while Shay is typing, we will go to FEMA. See if we can find it. So here it is on FEMA. The property, all of it is in what, the 500-year flood zone? 500 years is fine, guys. 100 years where it gets really bad. Just FEMA's a government website and it's hard to read sometimes. 0.2% annual chance flood hazard. Areas of 1% annual flood hazard with average depth less than. What the fuck? So yeah, I think it's a 500-year flood zone. So I don't think any of that information matters. So no, I don't know. I don't know why this one's tough to comp. But let's try to get that deal for 25K or so. Yeah, South Dallas not worth it. It needs to be at 30 to 45K, I think. Yeah, or even less. But yeah, that neighborhood looks like shit. So I shoot for 25. You always start low. I would probably be able to go up to like 35, maybe 40. So anyways, let's look at Aaron's deal. So my boy Aaron, he has this property. We were having a hard time finding it. He said he wanted 150 to 160. No data available. Gotta love it. That's what happens when you try to find properties out in the country. Aaron doesn't seem to be super motivated. He just seems to be a busy guy working on the oil rigs. Why can I not find this property? Guys, didn't that look like a mobile home? Did I mess up? Maybe it's not a mobile home. Oh, maybe it's not. It just looks like shit. It looks like an oil rig guy. Dude, tell me he doesn't look like an oil rig guy. All right. Maybe it wasn't a mobile home. That looks like a lot of freaking money for that. I'm not even going to try. I mean, I don't think I'd pay $1 over 80. So I'm not even going to waste my time looking at this. All right. On to the next lead. He's dreaming. I would list it for him. Look for the APN number. For what? Redfin shows flood zone? Y'all are teaching me some new stuff. Let's see. Does it show flood zone? I've never... What, down here? Are you guys saying the flood map? I just usually use... There's no way. Okay, let's try Redfin. I'm curious. Y'all better not just be screwing with me, saying that I can find a flood zone on Redfin. How? Unlikely to flood in the next 30 years. Oh, that's sort of cool, though. Oh. Is unlikely to flood in the next 30 years. That's sort of cool. About FEMA zone X unshaded. FEMA designated zone. Because does it show me if it's like what? I'm going to have to spend some time on this and see if I can figure out the easiest way to find flood zone for you guys. Because this is all new to me. But anyways, it says that it's not. Anyways, all right. I'll waste my own time on this. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Give me an easy answer. I can use my software, send me the lead, and see if I can get more info. Which one? Don't worry. Aaron wants way too much. And although this one we can get a good deal on, this we got to follow up with him, and Aaron wants way too much. Click the map on Redfin. Okay. All right. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click the map on Redfin. Whoa! Flood zone. Yo, that's sick. Depth of flood. Does it say if it's in a 100, 500 year? Not exactly. That looks like a tornado watch. I'm learning new things, Aspen. People are teaching me things. That's pretty cool. All right, I'll mess with this. Thank you for showing me that. Okay, let's buy some more leads. Or let's call some more. And then I'm going to dip here actually pretty soon. I'm just going to go on a buying spree. Shopping spree. Okay, so should we call Joyanto? All right, let's call Joyanto. Click the little map. All right, guys. You guys can't teach an old dog. I don't know anything. No, you're going to have to show me here in a Discord after this. I'm happy you guys know that. All right, Joyanto.
Hello?
Hey, is this Joyanto?
Who's this?
Hi, my name is Max. My partner said you were open to maybe selling your land on Mofit.
Yeah, sure.
Well, wonderful. How are you today?
Pretty good.
Well, good. Let me pull up this property. I'm an investor. I live out in Plano, but we have a fund out in Las Colinas, and we're buying a lot of land. So I heard you might be open to selling, so I thought I had to call you.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Well, let's open this up. So okay, so it's out in South Dallas. Yeah, I'm buying property in South Dallas a lot lately. How long have you had this for?
About 10 years almost, I guess.
Wow. Did you buy it just to hold it, or were you eventually going to build a house on it?
Thought about building something because I was supposed to get a job at the VA, but didn't get it. Take it. And then just hold it.
Yeah. Hey, well, it was a good buy. I'm sure it's gone up a lot in value.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah. So I'm looking at it on Street View. Can you tell me, is there a street that's paved, or is it semi-paved?
There is a street, yeah, it's paved, but there is illegal fence. Somebody put an illegal fence, I found out, on the street. I already reported it to the city. So it's on them what they're gonna do about it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'll make sure to have my team go drive it if we think we're close to making a deal, and I can see how easy that is. It's right next to the Dallas VA. So my dad. Yeah.
That's the very reason
What were you gonna do at the VA, sir?
was physician.
Oh, okay. My dad goes to that VA hospital, so I know the area. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I bought it back in the day. So I thought I'll build something there, stay there, and then do my work and go home late. You know.
Yeah.
Weekends.
I totally understand. So what do you do now? Same thing?
Nothing. I'm just taking care of my kids as of right now. So
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
my wife is a physician also.
Ah, I hear the kids. That sounds
Yeah.
that sounds like the good life.
Yeah. I guess.
um,
Hard life.
so utilities, they're gonna be not too far away. Could hook those up. Is the property? Is there? Go ahead.
Everything's on the street.
Everything on street. Is the property have a lot of trees on it?
It has brushes in there, and I think there's some trees in the backside. By the way, I have two properties there. One is together is 0.4949 acres. One is 12,000 square feet. The other one is 8,000 square feet. I think.
Okay, so they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Are they
Next to it.
platted separately?
They're plotted separately. Yes.
Oh, okay, so
2106 and 2110.
okay, 2106 and 2110. So you're looking to sell both.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. That's not a problem. Okay, well, yeah, those were really my main questions. It doesn't seem to be in a flood zone either, so that's. And then as far as the property,
Technically, let me tell you, technically anything behind the levee is a flood zone.
yeah.
I pay water bill on that thing, $7 every month.
Let me.
I get questions about people about being flood zone. I was like, yes and no.
Yeah.
Because I pay $7 every month for the pump station. You know.
Completely
So-
understand.
So anything behind the levee is flood zone.
Yeah.
Follow me?
Okay, so
Including
it
the
is a.
DSO.
Okay. Let me try to see what flood zone. Is it a 500 year or 100 year? I'll have to quickly open this up to
But it
see.
doesn't show. I tried to look, but it doesn't show.
FEMA.
But I get a bill every month
Yeah.
for $7. Water bill from Dallas Water Utility is for pump station.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what pump station they're plugging.
The government, if they can send you bills, they'll send you bills. They like to send bills. So okay, so it's right here in the blue. I'm gonna have to look into this. It looks to be in zone AE, which unfortunately I think is the 100-year, but I'll look. Yeah, it's just one of the few properties in the flood zone. Okay, so I'll need to do some better due diligence on that because
But there's nothing, no flood, no water in there. I don't know where they get the flood water from.
yeah, I guess it's because of that canal that or whatever that is, that stream that runs.
That was a mistake, Alex. Sorry, please.
maybe I like my life better. I'm good with what I'm doing.
Hey, can you calm down, guys? I'm on the phone.
We're making daddy's making some money. Uh,
Anyway, yeah, it is because city. So,
yeah. No, I'll make sure to do my due diligence on it. I don't mind buying land in usually the 500-year flood zone. Once it gets to the 100-year flood zone, it starts to make life a little bit harder when it comes to building a new house. Well, it's technically it floods every 100 years, but that doesn't, how are you supposed to know when America's only been around for like a few hundred years? So it's just what the government classifies that, and then more so insurance companies. So if I can, build some new houses, no problem, we're good. It just makes life a little bit harder, especially when it comes to insurance. You're gonna have to buy flood insurance on those houses.
oh, I see.
Yeah, and then 500-year flood insurance is not so bad. 100-year flood insurance gets really pricey, and it's even will the Dallas even let me build a house on that? So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of due diligence on it. But what were
There's
you?
a house right there.
Yeah, the flood zone is really skinny. I can send you a picture. It barely.
No, let me tell you, the part of the house that the flood, because it's not like flat. It's one side is little bit like it's little incline. I think a decline. I think.
Yeah,
And there is a house there. So if it's a flood, then why there's a house there?
I will send you a picture so you can look on it. It's yeah, it's really odd. It's right behind the house on the corner and then behind that other house. So there's technically no other houses in this flood zone. It sort of weaves around them.
They just build another house right behind my property.
Okay. I don't. Oh, that one on the street. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, they did build those. Hey, I think we may end up being okay. I just gotta obviously just double check everything. What were you roughly? Oh, then last question I had was the property. How much of it is buildable, and then how much of it is just it runs downhill, like it would need to do dirt work. Is it pretty flat?
It's not flat. It's none of the stuff is flat over there. So
Yeah.
basically, you have to do some dirt work there.
Sure. Okay, that's not a problem. We can do some dirt work.
The
yeah.
2110, I think the one on the corner that needs dirt work, but overall, it will need dirt work.
Okay, no worries. Not scared of some dirt work. What were
I
you
mean, you're gonna have
roughly?
to do the dirt work anyway. Be paid to do a pad side.
Yeah, exactly. What were you roughly looking to get for the both lots?
I was just trying to get what the tax value is because the tax value is comes around $75,000 each. I tried to lower the tax this year. They didn't even lower a single penny.
You said $75,000 each.
Yeah,
Oh,
because my tax value is somewhere around $150,000. I think I'm $6,000.
you let me know because that's crazy. That's
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I protested this year. Protested last year, but they did not go a single penny.
yeah.
They,
I mean, I buy a lot of land in South Dallas. I've never paid that much for land in South Dallas, especially one in a flood zone. I mean, if you can get it, wonderful. But one that's in a flood zone needs dirt work, and the street is not even fully paved. It's just, to me, it's just screaming. It needs to be discounted, because that's just a lot of expenses on our side. But
I understand, yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's where it gets tough. I mean, I'm not just gonna write you some random offer without obviously doing my due diligence first. I mean, I can go have my
do that first, and then call me up. If I don't answer, leave me a message, and I'll call you back.
for sure. Is this a good number to text you at as well?
Yeah, text me this number too.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds good, sir. I'll do some number research and we'll send something over.
Okay.
All right. See you. Fucking out of his mind. Out of his mind. Out of his mind. This shit sold for 60. This 75 houses. It'd be I can probably sell this for 60K if it was a good lot. It's not even a good lot. If it is buildable and the flood zone's not an issue. I wish I had MLS, guys. I lost access to my MLS. I have to pay for it. It's been cheap. So I can't see what flood zones are what. When a crackhead owner tries to tell a real REI, I mean, he's a physician, so I'm gonna give him that. He was legit. How to run comps or do a CMA. Well, thank you. I think. But yeah, no, it's just ridiculously priced. This is a shitty-ish lot. Anyways, I'm probably gonna be closer to like 30K on each lot, but I'll send this over to my team. Anyways, you guys want to call another one? Any questions on that, guys? So how do you do land? And then I'm gonna call one more, then I'm gonna bounce. How do you do land? Like, what are we doing here? Land, there's a few questions we have to, a few things that we need to do on our due diligence. Is the property cleared? Does it have trees? How flat is it? Do we have to do dirt work? Is there a street that's paved? Is it accessible by that street? Like, is it in between other houses? Like, these are questions that I'm asking. I also want to know flood zone, right? And then utilities. Those are my 6 big things. He wants enough to cover his taxes. Well, no, not really. He wants to get the assessed value on his taxes. So, again, I wish I had MLS. I should just pay for MLS. It should stop being cheap. Just so expensive. Here it is. His tax info. Land value. They're assessing his land at 60K. And it may have just gone up to what he said was 75, which is just ridiculous. So he wants to sell it for the assessed value, which is not how life works. We do got to play CS2. I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile 2 lately, but we can play CS2 tonight if you want, bro. Let me hit the gym and then we'll play CS2 tonight. Let me get to the gym ASAP. Let's remember this one. Let me take a picture of this one. I'll send this one to my team. It's just this property is just shit. It's just a shit lot. Everything about it is just shit. It's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, you would never get what your taxes are on that. It's called Gilbert. Let's do our last lead for the day. Let's call Gilbert. Moy. I don't know your name. You asked for a lead earlier on. If you want this one, you can have it. Gilbert. Okay, so Gilbert has a lot here in Dallas. Looks like a huge lot. What the hell is this thing? Where is it? South Dallas? Nah, not South Dallas. Okay, it's near Cockrell Hill, West Dallas, near the freeway. It's a lot that these guys seem to be maybe using. Well, that's sort of fucked. These guys are using that lot, so... Bro, your neighbor has taken your lot. I don't know what to tell you, man. Your neighbor... That's going to be a big legal battle. Oh, God. That seems like a refund on PPL. Let me call this guy and see what the hell's going on here, because that doesn't look like a lot we can get. I've been there before, though. I've bought lots where the neighbor has tried to take them, and then you just go in there and you boot the neighbor out. It happens. Just crazier things have happened. Yeah, I need to figure out an easy way for you guys to look up flood zones, because I can do it on...
Hello?
Hey, is this Gilbert?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Gilbert. My name is Max. My partner told me to call you about your land on Tillery.
Yes.
Oh, I heard you might be open to selling.
Yes.
All right.
It is for sale.
It is for sale. So I'm opened it up here on Street View and is trying to get a good look of it. Is it 10,000 square feet?
10,800.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. How long have you owned this for?
120.
Oh, you're looking to get 120.
Yes.
Okay. How long have you owned this land for?
Possession of it in about 2012.
Okay. After the great financial crisis.
Yes.
Were you buying up land back then?
Yeah, my brother had 22 lots and stuff over here in the same area. And
Wow.
we had a partnership, trucking partnership together. And when I got tired of it and I wanted it out, we swapped. I let him have my portion of the trucks for some lots and the houses.
Okay.
And I was keeping those lots to move homes in on them. I did move one right across the street from that lot, but the rent got so poor over here that I didn't want to mess with it anymore. So I decided to sell the property. I got so much maintenance on it, and taxes paid on it. I just go ahead and get rid of it.
I gotcha. So that really nice little mobile home across the street, that's the one you said you moved in?
Well, it looks like a mobile home, but it's not.
It's not.
No, it's a home. It's a regular house.
Yeah, gotcha. But that's the one you moved in.
I moved that one in.
Nice. That's a nice little house. Okay. And then, yeah, this is a huge corner lot. But then I see that there's that buffer zone on the side. That's not, I need to look at the lot lines, I guess. Get an idea of what we're up against. Then utility here. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice big lot.
Well, it's no trees.
No trees. Makes it easy.
Got all the city utilities are available.
Wonderful. And it's not in a flood zone, correct, sir?
No, it's not. I mean, if it ever floods up here, we all had it.
I know the feeling. Okay. Well, I will, now that I know your number, I'll run some comps on my side. It's a little bit tough because there are some new houses, but there's not too many of them in the area. So, my plan is obviously just to buy it, build a new house, and then sell that new house.
Yeah.
So I'll just spend some time and run some numbers. Do you have any questions for me while I have you on the phone?
Oh, no, not really. I mean, I'm just wanting to, I want to get rid of property, and if I can get what I'm asking for it, I'll go ahead and sell it. And if not, I'll hold on to it, I guess.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
No question.
Do you have other lots or houses and things you're selling, or just this one?
Just the one.
Just the one.
I've got a couple of them, and I live in the same block as the lot, so. But I've got one more lot adjacent right next to it, but I'm not gonna sell it right now. I got it fenced in with my home.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I saw that one on Street View. Gotcha. Okay. So that's the one that's fenced in with your home. Okay, understood. Okay. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. And then the 120 number, just curious. So where did you get that number from? So I just know where you're running your numbers.
Well, that's just my price. That's the price I want for it.
Okay.
I know that there's some that's 135, the same size as I've got, but I don't know if they've sold or not. I just know a friend of mine that used to live in that house. It looked like a mobile home. He was up at pricing it, and he gave me that information. But that's what I want for it.
Sure. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So I'll run my numbers and see. And I'm always honest. So whatever I come out with, good or bad, I'll just send you a text or I'll call you and be like, hey, this is where I'm at. And if it doesn't work, no hard feelings.
Okay, you bet.
All right. You have a wonderful night, sir.
You bet.
Bye. I would give him a cash offer on the phone, but I don't know. I can't comp this one that fast. There's a lot going on here. It's a weird lot. It's a little oversized. I don't want to just sling. I literally have no comps solid yet to go off of. This one supposedly sold for 83. This one's pending around 90. So what I would do, guys, is I would call the agent. It's a little late. I would call the agent and be like, hey, I'm looking at buying some land right nearby. What did you get for this one? The only thing, guys, is that this is actually a perfect comp. And then I would see where they accepted the offer at. So if it's pending at 70, well then hey, it's a 70, you know. This looks like to be a great comp. Let's quickly look at Street View on this one. So it's obviously not going to go over 90. So I'm thinking this is probably an 80-ish K lot. But let's see. Then that's sale price, right? I would need to get it cheaper to make any money on it. Street View is wonky sometimes. Okay. Street View is wonky. But anyways, that's what I would do. I would call the agent, be like, hey, I'm a real estate investor. I'm looking to buy this ad property just down the street. For me, I say, hey, I'm a real estate agent. I'm looking to buy and list. Or I say, hey, I'm looking to list this one. What did you get for yours so I know where to list mine at? That's how you do it with pendings. Yeah, I would need this one cheaper. Probably 80 MAO. I'm thinking probably maybe even closer to 70. So guys, any questions for me? We have a few leads to follow up with before I jump off. Tomorrow we'll call cold call with Deal Machine. I'm excited for that. Tomorrow we'll cold call with Deal Machine. If you want to play CS2, I may be down to play in a few hours. I gotta hit the gym. Let me know, guys. Any questions? I'm available. Rip the questions. How much do you pay per lead? Right now we're buying sale leads. So if you go into ISpeedToLead, you can go somewhere called Coupon Club, and you can pay $200 a month. And you're like, oh, $200 a month, man, that's a lot of money. Well, what you get is you get leads for $29. So it's called $29 Club because you get leads for $29. So all the leads I'm buying right now are only $29 leads. Pretty sick deal. They're usually $200, $300. Are they the world's best leads? No, but if you're good at closing, you can get some good deals from them. No, thank you, Olivia. Follow up with me. Happy birthday. I'll give you all the leads I called. PPL is pay per lead. So what does that mean? You have a company that's running PPC. You have a company that's running Google ads, Facebook ads, and they're collecting people who are motivated to sell. And then instead of taking those leads for themselves, they're selling those leads to you. So you're paying per lead. And they're running pay per click social media campaigns. So yeah, $200 a month plus $29 per lead. Link is right here if you just want to check it out. I should have made it easier to find, but typical me, I don't. So there you go. All right, y'all. I appreciate each and one of you. New comments. Hey, thank you. Thank you. My girlfriend's in the other room. She wants to hang out with me. I'm like, no, I'm working. Trying to make money. All right. Tomorrow I'll meet you guys up again. I got to go and work on these properties. So look, I'm under contract right now. Here's my EM and OM checks. Not going to show those on camera. Then here is my contract. Let's not show that on camera. I have like 12 other pages. So I am working on buying a house, which is always a pain in the ass. Can you share any PDF for fix and flip plan? I don't know what that means. PDF for fix and flip plan. What do you mean by plan? Sounds good, man. We'll play some CS2. All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Hit me up in Discord. Bye, y'all.